There you go again, my YouTube fans. Yes, I'm here with the message again. Where are the fathers? This is part 5. Yes, of me speaking about the fathers. Where are you, fathers? In this situation, where are you, fathers? Our children are fighting at school, boys are fighting at school. Yes, and we are looking at some subtopic that we believe may contribute to the behavior of our children in the school, right? Yes, and Father, this is part 5, saying to you, you have been a good provider. Yes, you have provided well. You have given them the necessity, which is food, clothes, and shelter. Yes, you have done that. But Father, there is something that you have fallen short into, and that you're falling short is time. You can never make time for your son or for your daughter, but you make all the time for your new job or for your new promotion that you got into your job. Yes, of course. Yes, you are now the CEO, and you're now the boss of your company. Yes, and you found that you have found it as a priority then to make sure that everything goes well in your company. You make sure that everything at your work is in order. But there is one thing that you're not making sure that things in order is at your home. You're not spending time with your son or with your daughter. You have promised your son for many years you will teach him to ride that bicycle. And up until today, you are the one who bought that bicycle for that child. And up till today, you have never said, let's go outside and learn to ride that bicycle. That child have his homework, and you will never sit with that child to see, to help him with the homework or to see him through the homework. And that child comes to you in the evening, Dad, all you did is just push him aside and said, I have no time for you now. I have to look about my company business. Dad, I'm speaking to you. You, Father, you are a good provider. But the only thing you cannot find for your child is time. You cannot give him some of your time. I was watching a movie, and this lady was begging the time for her, for the father to come and spend time with his children. And she said, how much do you work an hour? And he said 25. And she pulled out the 25 and showed it at him and said, I am paying you for today to come and spend time with your children. And the man walked away and said, no, his job is more important. Fathers, you are not a bad father. You are not a father that is doing the wrong. You're doing the right. You are providing, but you cannot find the time for your son or for your daughter. Yes, your son has been drafted for the football team. And yes, how many matches have you been to? How many matches have you been to, Dad? Yes, how many matches have you been? Is pure mom. Every match that he goes is introducing his mom. How many parents, teachers meeting have you been to, Dad? How many of them have you been to? Yes, Dad. Your daughter's been drafted for the netball team. How many of the games do you attend to support your daughter? No, you cannot, because you can't find, because there is no time. You have spent all the time in your work. But let me say something to you, Dad, who is taking up your job, using your job not to spend time with your daughter or your son. When that company collapses, or if you should take a serious sickness, they will just step over you and tell you, sorry, they're gonna have to employ somebody else because you're not capable or physically capable of handling their business. That's what it's going to be. Who you gonna have now, Father? You're gonna have to go back to the same family that you couldn't find any time for. Father, the time is ticking, and now is the time for you to look on your job, look on your 2 children, look on your child, and said it is time to spend time with them. Fathers, you have done well in providing, but you have not done well in finding time for your children. Yes, Father, the time you used to find to play with them, What about the time to play with them, to make them feel belong? If you, father, allow your child to join the wrong association and they start to adopt the wrong attitude, the wrong thing, then you're going to watch the news and you're going to be sorry. Okay? Fathers, let's get it together. Let's put it together and find time for our child or our children, our boys and our girls. Yes, Father, thank you for listening. And this is part 5. Thank you. Subscribe to this channel so we can talk some more about where have we gone wrong as parents. Yes? God bless you. Take care. See you again.